I think we are joined by Mr. Reggie Davis.
Oh, hey, Reggie.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, man.
What up, brother?
Reggie Reg Davis.
Jamie. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, I'm sitting here with a mask on because we're
I should put mine on.
right now. But I know you're doing a lot of
How
work.
about I do that?
You don't have to. I know you're doing a lot of work on the campaign trail, man. So I appreciate you taking some time to let us know what's going on with your campaign and kind of what you're stumping on. What district in Detroit are you seeking to represent?
That's Michigan State House District 8, Northwest Detroit.
Okay.
Yep, which includes Brightmoor, communities like North Rosedale Park, and Southfield Freeway area, Grand River. From I think our north border is 7 miles south of Schoolcraft. We've got to the west Telegraph 5 Points, and east is kind of sort of Greenfield for the most part.
Hey, I appreciate your mask too. I saw the George Floyd. I can't breathe. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, man.
We're in Rutherford right now. We're not too far
Hey,
away.
you know what? Before we get into what you're stumping on, I just a question from a week or two ago that we asked everybody: Are you seeing the current uprising, the current response to the whole disproportionate law enforcement treatment and years of brutality, and finally the tension breaking and all of the response that's gone on for several days? Is that really affecting change as far as you can tell? Is that going to be something that will be everlasting and really turn the corner on some of this stuff?
Hey, Jamie, you said that the word is finally. I mean, cats that look like myself, this is nothing new at all. I mean, it's a terrible situation when I'm driving in my car, minding my business. I'm a citizen that's working. I'm paying taxes. I'm doing nothing wrong. I don't have felony on my record, which is not really a situation. But if I'm at a light and a police officer, someone in the car and a siren, and a guy in the car with a badge and a gun, they're just in back of me, and then my heart rate goes up. That should not happen. If law enforcement is there to protect and serve, then why should I be afraid when they come around me? It's only a black, I'll say it this way and I mean it. It's a definite. A black man is the one who feels this way when we're trying to get to wherever we need to go, and here comes a police car just pulling up behind us, on the side of us, whatever. We become afraid, or our blood pressure goes up. That's not right. So something needs to change. And it took Mr. Floyd, this brother, for his life to leave his body as a result of a police officer putting their knee on his neck, for us to finally say, hey, this is an issue. Oh my goodness, this is an issue for some people. We got to do something about it. So hell yeah, I'd be more than happy to be a great voice of that concern in the state of Michigan. I can't wait to represent black male leadership and issues that affect the black man who needs to be put back where we belong. And that's the leader of our family and the leader of our community. I'll tell you that.
Excellent. Do you think that the city of Detroit should be doing more to take advantage of the social equity opportunities with the cannabis industry?
Oh, absolutely. I just, hey guys, I'll let you know.
That's kind of a softball question.
And Jamie, you already know. Listen. Let me tell you this. I took a questionnaire, a candidate questionnaire, and I was probably the only one that gave the answers I did on that questionnaire. Yes, 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 all yeses. Listen, for one, I have I'll pull it out right now if I can find it. Hang on a second, you guys. I have a little card that you guys may be familiar with. And Jamie, I think you remember when I first started getting this. You guys see that?
Sure.
So, yep, and that's medical marijuana. And see, I have issues. For one, medicinally speaking, it's important to me. I have a form of arthritis in my lower spine. It's incredible pain for me. I have anxiety issues, sleeping. I used to have a terrible habit of not being able to sleep at all. Just stay up for days, can't go to sleep. bang my head into the wall, just going crazy. I tried every prescription med. I tried anything you think of for years. Then I got into the whole cannabis piece, and it wasn't the edibles, it wasn't the oils, it was actually a joint, old school, a tops joint with some the right kind of marijuana. I take a couple puffs. I'm not trying to get high. That's not my issue. It helped. I'm able to sleep very well after smoking for 1 year. So long story short, guys, I totally support medical marijuana in the sense, of us using it as medicine to make a better quality of life for ourselves. But at the same time, I don't see an issue with it being recreational at all. I have nothing against that, and I'm ready to stand up and speak on that issue immediately. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared.
That's great. I know that you've, some of your background includes crossing paths with the mayor and, and the inner workings of the city there, that kind of stuff. And just a lot of us believe that the city hasn't done enough soon enough and it's gone far enough when they do start talking about this stuff. And it's really a shame because it's, the value is just sitting there and it's not being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry. Yeah.
So give us a little background on your run up to this candidacy and the headlines of what you're stumping on.
Well, Jamie, you may know this. My namesake, we did a poll back in September. We did another one in February, and just did one about 6 days ago. I admit that a lot of it has to do. A lot of times when people see names, the most popular name is the one that they go to. I'm very thankful that I've been campaigning actually all my life for where I'm at now. I am a 36-year radio broadcast veteran, and I had the #1 afternoon radio show in Detroit for years. I was on WJOB, WGPR, MXD. I'm a radio guy. They call me some radio icon or whatever. So my background comes from radio broadcasting. So the name Reggie Reg was the radio lingo that I used, and it just so happened in 2009 I decided to put my name on the ballot just to see what happens. I didn't even run a campaign, and I won a seat on the Charter Revision Commission, and I was able to sit with a great group of folk to take the language of the city's charter and alter it to make it work better, make a better quality of life for Detroiters. And that led me to become appointed by Mayor Mike Duggan in his first term as one of the district managers, deputy district manager in Northwest Detroit. And then I was given a seat as Wayne County Commissioner. Burton Leland, rest in peace, was a great, good guy, man. He was our commissioner, Wayne County Commissioner in Northwest Detroit, and he had cancer and he was getting ready to pass on, and everybody wanted his seat, so he decided that I was the best guy for it because I reminded him of himself when he was younger. I answered directly to my constituents. I don't believe in having an office and a receptionist or assistant or whatever. The hell with that. If I'm in Lansing, when you call that number, nobody's there. When you call it, you're going to get a message with my voice on it saying, hey, call me on my cell phone. You elected me, call me, and I'll answer your call and I'll come to see you as soon as, immediately. And that's the way I do, my job. So now I have five major issues going up to Lansing's: gun violence reduction, mental health care reform, community economic development, prison reform, along with now I added this whole police reform piece, and auto insurance. So that's the areas that I want to concentrate on. And then of course my constituents, I see them every day, and they allow me to know other issues that they're concerned about. But believe it or not, when we do the polls, everything that I just mentioned are the tops, and I think that's the reason why. So gun violence again is my major piece because of the loss of my kid brother Vito. He was 19 and he was gunned down on the city streets of Detroit. He went to Denby High School, had a scholarship to Eastern Michigan, and he had a father and an older brother to steer him in the right direction. Just so happened one late night on the east side of Detroit, 5 other young men between the ages of 13 and 19 decided they wanted to rob my brother because he had good things, because he was doing the things he was supposed to be doing. And as a result, they took his life. And since that time, my family and myself have put together a nonprofit called the Ceasefire Youth Initiative. And what the motto is, we go into primarily elementary, intermediate, high school boys, and we mentor them and have a lot of, we deal with a conflict resolution program. So that's the kind of thing that I wish to take up to Lansing. And black male leadership is on a decline. You know, I always say that the black man at this point in time is an endangered species. So, you know, like, again, it would take a police officer to have his knee on our neck for us for the attention to the light to be put back on us to see that, you know, we need to come back. Detroit is the biggest black city. You got to have a black man, the head of the family, to you know, to be there for these young men, if you know what I mean.
Right. So, how does your race look? There are a lot of people in it. Has there been some polling as far as where you stand on the primaries coming up? Do you have any outlook on?
Yes, sir. So I was actually they're telling me that the type of polls that we're doing, I'm not allowed to really talk about them, but because they're not for, you know, for public distribution or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But put it this way, the polls look damn good. There's 4 of us in the race, and again, my popularity helped me, but at the same time, I've been doing, like I say, I've been doing this work, Jamie, for many years on the radio. I wasn't just playing the songs. Between the Jay-Z and the Beyonce song, I come in the middle, and in between the songs, and I talked to the young lady. Are you pregnant? Are you scared? You need somebody to talk to you? Scared to talk to your mom? I have a number for you to call. Or, you know, young man, you're in a gang, you want to get out, I want to help you. I refer to all my listeners as cousin, and the entire city of Detroit felt that we were related, and they would call me all the time. I would get my cell phone out on the radio, and they'd call me, and I actually had a chance to save lives, literally save lives. Young girl, you know, I got stories, but I don't want to go there. I saved lives, and that continues today. So I think this is all a great thing. Those polls, as you were asking, they're in my favor, and I'm just out here working. You guys called, I forgot all about Jamie. I told you had to send me some reminders, because I was out here knocking doors and going to the voters' homes that the clerk has on her list that she mailed out ballots to last week. So they're still receiving those ballots and getting ready to send them out. And I'm meeting them at their door, talking to them about my candidacy. So about my campaign and everything. So, yeah, the polls look good, man. So we'll see. We got 4 weeks. It's like no time flat. Not a lot of time right now. So we'll see.
Let people know how they can learn more about you, possibly donate if they want to support your candidacy.
Yeah, you guys can go to, let me see, I try to keep it all in one, but we just put a couple new websites up, but Reggie Reg Davis .Democrat, or it's kind of long, but the better one is Friends of Reggie Reg Davis.com. Friends of Reggie Reg Davis.com. And then you can also get me on, of course, the social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Reggie Reg Davis.
Nice. Hey, anything you want to make sure you get in before we end this segment?
Yeah, I just want to say I can't wait to you know, I know the governor personally, Gretchen. I actually helped her with her campaign, and I can't wait to go up and you know, be able to really start holding her feet to the fire. I think I give it to her for what she's done around this COVID deal, even though just more recently we're going back the other way, but she did an awesome job as a model, because, you know, we got the commander in chief, the top guy in the country, who doesn't get it for some reason, doesn't understand how to be a freaking leader. But she did a great job, I think, in showing other states how to deal with that, how to react to that COVID piece. So I'll just say, be safe. This is a brand new era. 2020 was something else. Shouts out to the class of 2020 for you guys just standing up and understanding. And, you know, I just can't wait to go up to Lansing and represent my constituents.
That's great, man. Really appreciate you coming on, and we definitely support you here, and we need more lawmakers with that kind of attitude going up into Lansing, and we'll see if we can get.
All right. Thank you, guys. Hey, Jamie, hey, thanks, Jamie, for the opportunity, man. You know, we got to get together one day, man, for a couple of smokes or something, man.
Yeah. I hope your dad told you I moved to Detroit, man, so I'm right there.
Oh, yeah? Okay, cool, man. We got to get together, man.
No problem, man. I'm down. That sounds great.
All right, Jamie. Hey, thanks, man, for the opportunity, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Appreciate
Good luck.
it, brother. Thank you, Lance.
Talk to you on the other side.
Day.
God bless you guys.
Yeah,
all right. Bye-bye.
Bye.